Hello, Uprisers, and welcome to another episode of UPW UPRising. I'm your host, Jesse Weaver. First and foremost, we want to thank everybody out there for your viewership and your support from wherever you're watching us, whether it be on YouTube or right here on TV6 and Fox UP. From UPW and myself, thank you guys for all the support. Now, we left you folks last week on a bit of a cliffhanger. We were witness to the official Jason Williams placing a dog collar around the necks of Rough Rider Rashad and Killer Kaz Carter, Ghetto Gear Solid, and Old School Rick Caurdiea and the legendary Peter B, the Society. These two teams have had some serious bad blood over the past, I would say, maybe year or so. And it's been going back and forth between those two teams with the UPW Tag Team Championships. And the UPW powers that be, whoever they are, saw it fit that they would try to up the ante in this feud and place them in this dog collar match for said UPW Tag Team Championships. Now, folks in Escanaba got a treat. We didn't know that that was what it was going to be, and that's what it was. It was one to be all, folks. So, with no further ado, we are going to show you that match in its entirety because we ran out of time last week and we weren't able to show you in its full form. So, folks, I want to warn you, if you're squeamish and if you don't really like brutal violence, then you should turn the station, which you would never hear me tell you to do that. But if you like smash mouth wrestling and utter brutality and violence, then sit right there. Make sure you got your popcorn and your snacks and your drinks and get ready for one hell of a fight, if I don't say so myself. Calling this match was none other top of the charts. Now, it's my pleasure to bring to you folks. Don't let me get in your way of having a good time. With no further ado, for the UPW Tag Team Championships, the Society, legendary Peter B and Old School Rick Caurdiea, the champions, taking on the challengers, Rough Rider Rashad and Killer Kaz Carter, Ghetto Gear Solid. Who will end up the UPW Tag Team Champions? We'll find out right here, folks. Here you go. Enjoy the match. All right, folks. Get this chaos set to order here, if there is such a thing. Referee Jason Williams definitely has his hands full tonight with these four men here who have had some majorly bad blood. And that's an understatement. It's like a powder keg ready to explode. Once this bell rings, definitely going to be one for all these people out here in Escanaba tonight. Looks like Kaz and Rick Caurdiea are connected now. Just waiting for Rough Rider Rashad and the legendary Peter B to be connected together. Jason Williams has all four men secured. Ring this bell. Get this brawl underway. The bell is rung. Here we go. Double dog collar match for the UPW Tag Team Championship. And Rick Caurdiea and Kaz are the first ones to get together, throwing soup bones at one another. Kaz comes out on top after that, slams his head into the turnbuckle, and follows it up with a forearm. Good God, and another one. Good God. Likely to knock out a tooth there on the other side of the ring. Peter B and Rough Rider Rashad are vying for position on that dog collar chain. And Kaz and Old School Rick Caurdiea vied for position to the outside of the ring. Oh my God, Rick Cardiea's forehead was just slammed into the mat. And Rough Rider Rashad is punching Peter B with a fistful of chain. Wait a minute. The fan's got his foot up. Oh my God, and Kaz rammed Old School Rick Caurdiea's forehead into that fan's foot. That's one way to get crowd participation. Oh, and he slams his head on the ring steps. Peter B's down in the corner there, and Rashad just continuing to punch him in the forehead with that fist wrapped up in that dog collar chain. Got some utter chaos. Oh my God, and Rick Caurdiea's head Just slammed against the guardrail there. Wait a minute, looks like Kaz is grabbing a chair from the crowd. Another form of crowd participation, and Old School cuts him off. Maybe just in time. Wait a minute, Rough Rider Rashad's got that bat. He's choking Peter B. Wait a minute, Kaz with that chair. Oh my God. What a shot with that chair to the back of Rick Caurdiea. Rough Rider Rashad hitting Peter B. in the stomach with that bat. There's a lot going on here, folks. Old School Rick Caurdiea trying to fight. Make sure that he doesn't get hit with that chair again. Peter B. Beautiful. Sorry, the legendary Peter B. donning that crimson mask that he is no stranger to at the courtesy of Rough Rider Rashad. One half of Ghetto Gear Solid takes a shot in the gut now. We got a tug of war by the ring post. The loser of it's going to meet the post face first. And it's Killer Kaz Carter. Face first to that post. What brutality's going on out here, folks. Rough Rider Rashad working on Peter B. Beautiful's stomach. Sorry again, the legendary Peter B. He'll always be beautiful to me as he's taking a beating now in the corner by Rough Rider Rashad. Old School Rick Caurdiea's down on the ground there. All four of these men are linked together with a dog collar chain, and that's wrapped around the post. Oh my God! He just clotheslined Rick Caurdiea with that chain. Weaving him underneath there, getting him back straightened out. Oh my God. Rick Caurdiea just cut Kaz off. And now Rough Rider Rashad continuing to try to open that cut up that's on Peter B. Beautiful's forehead. And again, Old School Rick Caurdiea choking Kaz with that chain and on the bottom turnbuckle there. And now the legendary Peter B. and Rough Rider Rashad have made their way outside. And Peter B. just choking the life, trying to choke the life out of Rashad. Oh my God! Ramming Old School Rick Caurdiea into the guardrail very hard. And oh my God, Peter B. just hit Rough Rider Rashad in the lower back with that bat and a headbutt. Now he's jaw-jacking out here to these fans here in Escanaba, and as he's jaw-jacking, he just jacked Rough Rider Rashad right in the jaw. Continuing to taunt these people out here as the society seems to have the upper hand on Ghetto Gear Solid now. He's got that chain wrapped around his mouth, and he's taunting these people out here right in front of him, just parading Rough Rider Rashad around. And another headbutt for his troubles. Oh my God, and Old School Rick Caurdiea just slammed Killer Kaz Carter's head. Wait a minute, he's got that sledgehammer. Oh my God! Oh my God! He just hit him with that sledgehammer where I hope he didn't hit him where I thought he hit him. My God, just the brutality between all four of these men, and you can tell the hatred that these men have for one another, all due to the fact, oh my God, Peter B. Beautiful just pulled out a fork or something. Now he's cutting Rashad's forehead. Good Lord. Oh my. Old School Rick Caurdiea just opened up a beer can on Killer Kaz Carter's head, and now he proceeds to hit him in the gut with the bat. Right across the back with the bat now. There's bats. Oh my God. And now Peter B. is whipping Rough Rider Rashad with that chain on the outside. And Rough Rider Rashad able to cut the legendary Peter B. off and running him into the mat. And now Kaz is rolled into the ring by Old School Rick Caurdiea. What is Rick Caurdiea trying to do here? Trying to yank on that chain. He's trying to pull him in, trying to yank him in hard. They pull him in again. Just dangling him now, and he punched him right in the forehead. As Peter B. has relieved himself of the dog collar. Just goes to show, even in the midst of a match of no rules, this man does not follow the rules at all. And now he's just free roaming now. He has no more dog collar, which gives him all that chain to use as a weapon. And over in the other corner here, we got Kaz chopping old school Rick Caurdiea in the chest, and old school Rick Caurdiea just dropped Kaz's neck on that middle rope. Here comes Peter B to pick the bones and choke Kaz with his own chain, along with trying to choke him with the rope. And Rick Caurdiea has relieved himself of his chain as well, of his dog collar rather. Now Peter B walking Kaz to the other side of the ring where Rick Caurdiea's got that sledgehammer. Oh my God! Right in the forehead with that sledgehammer. They pin him now. It's got to be over. What's Caurdiea doing? He's grabbing that sledgehammer. Russian leg sweep with the sledgehammer. Good God. That's got to be over with after that. The Society's going to retain. 1, 2. Oh my God, he kicked out. Where did Rashad find the wherewithal to kick out of that? It's the drive to go home with the UPW Tag Team titles, and he gets spinning back-fisted. Rashad now wheeling on the ropes, and he goes to the clothesline, and Caurdiea gets dumped over the top, and he gets hung up with that chain. And now Rashad's hanging him with that chain. Good God. He's hanging him by the throat. Wait a minute, and Kaz just snuck up behind Peter B, and he's got his fingers in his eyes and his nose, and oh my God, Peter B tapped. Peter B just tapped. We've got new UPW Tag Team Champions. Oh my God. Kaz is not letting it go. I don't blame him. After all the turmoil and the hell that these men had to endure at the hands of the Society, I don't blame him. I don't blame him that he's not still putting him in that hold right now, but regardless of the fact, we have new UPW Tag Team Champions. The Killers from Milwaukee. Ghetto Gear Solid. What a brawl, what a fight. They took it to the Society, and they took back their rightful championships. Kaz told Peter B, we're leaving Escanaba tonight with the titles, and he cashed in on his promise. Congratulations. Oh my God. Throws the chain at him for his troubles. And now the Society's licking their wounds as they walk back to the back without the titles. Maybe that puts an end to this feud here. Good God, look at the bloody faces of the Society. I don't think we've seen the last of them, but hopefully this puts this to bed. Rightfully so. Congratulations, boys. The Killers from Milwaukee. Rough Rider Rashad. And Killer Kaz Carter. Ghetto Gear Solid. Once again on top of the UPW Tag Team Mountain as your UPW Tag Team Champions. Hats off to you, folks. Folks, we're going to be up.
Shit was a game.
And your new UPW Tag Team Champions, Ghetto Gear Solid, Rough Rider Rashad, and Killer Kaz Carter were able to bring the fight to the Society and give them the beatdown that this announcer truly feels they deserved. What a match, folks. What brutality. What fight and determination on the part of the new tag team champions, Ghetto Gear Solid. Hats off to the Killers from Milwaukee for putting it down on the Society as they just so duly deserve. Hats off to you, gentlemen. Let's see where this goes. We know they're fighters, so it's come one, come all. When it comes to Ghetto Gear Solid, I wonder who their next contenders are going to be. We will only hope to tell you soon. I hope that somebody comes up to the plate soon. And we know that there will be somebody in the future come knocking on their door for those belts. It may be the Society wanting to get their rematch, but we'll see how that plays out.